All right, guys, listen up. Christmas is closer than you think. And before the relatives start coming in and putting in their bed and breakfast orders and catching up them foot on your furniture, you're probably planning on sprucing up a little bit, because that's what Christmas is about, right?
We would hope, yes.
Right. Yes, you're hoping, because then we can get the spruce up things at your store.
Absolutely.
DeZign Diva is here to tell us about the trends taking us into 2019.
Taking you into 2019.
We're ready to talk 2019
We're
already?
ready to talk 2019. As a matter of fact, and I believe next show we're going to go into the colors that are trending for 2019. So therefore, if you're going to paint now would be the time to paint for next year.
Can you give us a heads up? Is which color trending?
It's going into the blues.
What? I cannot keep up.
It's going into the blues. But you remember it was grays, into the purples, into the blues.
Right. And then you told me it was a green.
Yeah. And then green was a year before. So now we're going into cooler colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go white and done here, man. Can't bother. Cannot be bothered. Anyway, we are talking about the key things to have in mind when you're taking on a decor project today?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. So you know that, I've been here for all these years, and I've said, when you go into doing a project, you have to measure, and you have to this, and you have to that, and so on. But therefore, there are certain key elements that you really have to keep in mind when you're going to do a project. If you don't keep those things in mind, you're going to run amok. You really are. So I'm here now this morning to pull back the curtain, to demystify this decorating process.
Pull back the curtain.
Pull back
see
the
what you did there.
You understand?
The curtains you made.
The curtains, you see, it's a play on words. Let me tell you something, I'm shameless. You guys need to come to
Plug
96
it
Hope
in.
Road and go get some curtains. You understand? We have enough stock.
done.
But anyway,
Yes.
all right, so the first thing that you need to do, I am tactile. I love to touch, feel magazines, and I love the pictures, and I love to read the articles, right? That's why I can explain this thing to you so much, because I actually read the articles.
Yes,
I'm
we're
not
glad
just
to hear
one
that.
of these people who just,
Yes.
oh, the picture pretty and the green is trending. Okay, fine. So you get some inspiration. You get the inspiration from magazines, Pinterest, House, Google, my blog. Yeah.
Where we find the blog, by the way?
And the blog is Karen DeZign Diva Booker at .blogspot.com, right? And of course, whatever.
You sure about that? All right.
No, not
so
really.
Anyway, yeah.
But
okay.
it's all linked. So if you go on one, it will link you to the other.
It's true.
It's all right.
So we are to decorate with these magazines,
So
or you're
you
saying we're to do our
find
homework?
inspiration. You have to have a jumping off point, and it can't be in your neighbor's house. It has to be something that you're drawn to. You
so
understand?
why can't I be drawn to something in my
your
neighbor's house?
Because in your copy. You understand? You want to be authentic, you want to be credible, and you want your voice to show into your space. You understand? Because what have I always said? Your home is a love letter to yourself.
It is.
Right?
You've
So
always
therefore,
said
the
that.
colors, everything, your colors, your furnishings, your accessories should be authentically you. All right, cool. So after you've drawn on all of these inspiration pieces, and there are magazines still here that you can buy. They're kind of expensive sometimes, but if you need magazines, just come up to 96. I have a whole slew of them. We have a whole heap of decorating conversations.
Well, Pinterest is fabulous to get ideas.
Oh my
And
God!
it don't cost you nothing.
Can I tell you?
It will make you go crazy.
Pinterest, you just put in something, and then like 1,000
Everything
pictures come
coming,
up,
yeah.
and then your mind just gets blown.
Exactly.
It's just that simple. All right,
Exactly.
fine. So you get your inspiration. Now, after your inspiration, you're thinking, you look at your space now, you're like, what needs fixing? In this time, when it comes to November, December, I wouldn't suggest that you do a big renovation project, because it's not going to come, you're not going to have a good outcome. The timing. Because
everything new comes in January?
Not only that, workmen go slow 2 weeks before Christmas.
I can't ask them.
I'm talking up the things.
Yeah.
You understand? They do. And they will promise to do things, and you're not going to see them.
Okay.
All right, that is one. Two, this is a time when everybody is doing a lot of things. So you want to just, make sure that whoever you're hiring is reliable and who will come through for you.
Okay.
Right? So you make sure now, and then you say, all right, maybe I want to do the flooring in this room. Flooring in the entire house? I think
next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I just want to refresh one wall. Paint the entire house?
I think not.
Not so much.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
So you be very realistic in your thinking. Over this side now of our beautiful, beautiful, wonderful set, I have all the samples and so on that goes into a project and options that you might want to think of, maybe starting now into next year, or some of them that you can do now, right?
All right, miss.
Okay.
Let's
So
do it.
you start with your flooring first, all right, because there is an order. Okay? There you go. This is what you call the engineered wood. It's laminate flooring.
This is laminate?
This is laminate flooring. It's not, yes, it's laminate.
Looks
See
so
there?
good.
Yes, it's laminate flooring. Okay? And this you can do in areas that are not high traffic. So I wouldn't suggest you do it in the bathroom. I wouldn't suggest you do it in the kitchen, because you know our helpers are very ambitious when it comes to mopping and so on, and they love the water. It will destroy this. You can't. It's like a very damp mop.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Now this is the best of all worlds. This here. This is porcelain tile that looks like wood.
You're too lie books.
Porcelain tile that looks like wood, and you can do anything with this. Right? So it's very versatile, and it's the best of all worlds.
Is it expensive?
And it is affordable.
Is it more expensive than the wood flooring?
No.
The wood flooring is the most expensive?
It's the most expensive, exactly. And then you have a maintenance issue now with that.
Okay.
All right? And then you have our regular tile. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is just our regular tile here. Right? So you think about your tiling first on your flooring. When you're done with that, then you go toward your wall, because you know your tiles and so is a messy process. So now we go up to the walls now. Think about swatches, your paint swatches and all of that. Now the best way to gain inspiration from for your walls is to get some fabric. And these are fabrics that we have in the store. That way you don't have to do local shopping anymore for fabric, because we have it all. And then you get, see all of this?
Wow.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous,
this is
fabulous.
Good stuff. And then the wall, you show me some wallpaper with it.
I'm going to show you again.
Jesus.
Okay, so you get your fabric now, and you get your inspiration. You set your palette, right? And then you say if you have something like this, you have greens, you have whites, you have blues. You do the background color, a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
So you do a background color in that, and then pick up all the other colors in your palette. All right, fine.
That's lovely.
Then, so you set your palette. If you want to step it up a step further now, wallpaper. Wallpaper is back. It is fierce. It is absolutely fantastic. It is something that you need to do.
Gotcha.
Right? And you don't necessarily have to do, look at that one.
I love them here.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't necessarily have to do the entire house. You do one wall and that's your accent. Yes? Okay.
I love this.
They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. All right. And all these folks we have. Then now you move on to your window treatment, and I've told you, and then you get your books or you shop local and so on. Your window treatment, furnishings now. Furnishings, we have tier sheets here, furniture.
Yes.
And all of that. So when you measure, you do your floor plan. That's the order. Then we go, and after your furniture, then you go into your accessories now, and so on. So you might not want to take on the entire project, but you definitely need to hit a few of these and do it in order.
Yeah.
If you don't do it in order, then you might have an outcome that you don't necessarily
Is this molding?
need. These are not molding, my darling. This is window treatment. These are blinds.
Oh.
These are wood blinds.
These are blinds?
These are blinds. These are wood blinds, and these are the swatches that they come in. So what it is now, when decorating is no easy process, When you hire somebody like me and you pay them millions of dollars, I come to your house. Yeah, I'm telling you, not everybody's mine. Let's just be real. I come with my whole bag of something, and I match up, and I say, okay, this matches your cabinetry, this and this and this. You understand?
So science, guys.
It's a science, and it's carefully considered.
It really is. And if you're overwhelmed by everything Booker just says, guys, I can't do all of that. She can do it for you. Where do we find you? I will do it for you. Come to 96 Hope Road, right? You call us at 876-421-6298, or take out your phones, head on over to Instagram, and do Karen DeZign Diva Booker. She's also on the waterfront. Me not like how you leave out waterfront. Oh, I know. Colin was telling us off about that yesterday. He says, listen, it's waterfront where I know. I don't understand you. It is terrible. Ocean Boulevard. 12 Ocean Boulevard. We're on the waterfront. We are the ones that set the trend on the waterfront. You see all that happening there is we caused it, because we went. Righto. That's right. You have all the information. Hit her up, folks. She knows what she's talking about. Karen Booker, creative director of the Karen Booker Design Group, who's going to join me later on, by the way, for Girl Talk. Yeah, we get promotion. Stick around for that. Take it while you can get it.
It'll be live.
That's it for DeZign Diva.
10
We're
minutes
going
of
over there,
fame.
so runs a bumper now. Runs a bumper so we can run over there.